This administration is bankrolling a certain developer to the detriment of working families who need affordable homes. I can no longer do the bidding of this administration. This is simply the straw that has broken my back as it relates to this, and there are similar stories that are percolating through our department right now. So sometimes government fails because there's political meddling that is made to look like dumb staff decisions. And that, unfortunately, is the story I have to tell you today. We would be getting 88 units of affordable housing with this $15 million funding, as opposed to a possible 362 units if the administration went with the staff recommendation. The cost per unit is nearly 5 times what the cost per unit for the affordability is. We regularly come in front of you to make recommendations. And we look you in the eye and say, we've vetted these recommendations. They're good for the people we're serving. They're good for the taxpayers of Houston. And we followed the right process to get to the recommendation that we're doing. And if I go back against that word and begin to bring recommendations to you that I know are not good for the taxpayers of Houston, that have not followed the right process, and that have been directed simply because the mayor told me to direct it, I will violate that trust, and I will no longer be an effective director here. There is a culture of do it because I said so. That kind of culture creates the breeding grounds for corruption. I'm being forced to participate in a charade that this was a competitive process when I know it was not a competitive process. I know that I serve at the mayor's pleasure, but that means he can fire me. It does not mean that I have to be his puppet in everything that's directed here. I need both you and the general public to be aware that the structure of a strong mayoral form of government should not mean that the strong mayor is free from public or city council scrutiny, nor should it mean that the strong mayor has free rein to make decisions without providing legitimate justifications for those decisions.